Like I said, I'm just gonna Yorion here. It's the best play. I get so many triggers off of this. We're gonna get a Lukka trigger too. Oh no, that's his Lukka, so I can't actually bounce. Doesn't matter. He's seen enough. He knows how this deck works. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over some Yorion Lukka combinations. It's a JESKAI Fires deck that I think hands down is probably the best deck I've ever played in the standard format. So I'm really excited about it. Before we jump into the deck tech though, guys, and go over the cards, be sure if you like the video to drop a like as well as subscribe to the channel, because the subscribers are going up right now and I really appreciate that. The channel is growing and I can't be more thankful to you guys for that. But definitely hit that subscribe button because we do drop a weekly video for you guys every single week. We do have 2 videos this week that just dropped. As you can tell, we're trying to get out more content for you, but we will definitely at least get you guys 1 video per week. So if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, guys. Let's go over the deck and break down why we run every card we do in this deck, and get into some gameplay after that. And then after the gameplay, we'll maybe go over some things that we might change here and there. So up first, guys, the card to start it off is obviously Yorion. It's going to be our companion card. This card is very, very good because you can blink things back and forth, almost like a Thassa, a god Thassa enchantment, where you can kind of keep blinking things back and forth, which pairs amazingly obviously with Agent of Treachery. Those are our win cons. There is Agent of Treachery gets on the board, we start taking our opponent's things, blinking it in, rinse, repeat, keep the process going until your board state, you know, you're controlling almost 90% of the board, and then we swing to face, winning the game. How we accomplish that is pretty simple, guys. Birth of Meletis is pretty good because we not only thin out our deck, because it's an 80 card deck, you want to thin it out as much as possible. It also serves a double purpose of creating that 0/4 token, and tokens here are going to be what sets up our combo, because in this deck we don't run any creatures except for Agent of Treachery. So when we have tokens on the board, we then will cast a Lukka down the road, and we -2 here, exiling our target creature, which would be our token, and then searching our deck till we hit a creature with a higher mana cost value, which would only be Agent of Treachery. So our tokens will become agents for basically essentially a cost of 5, and then after that we just start, you know, repeating the step over and over on different token generators like Omen of the Sun, Birth of Meletis, and then once we have a bunch of agents on the board, we Yorion, we blink them all back in, and we steal basically their entire side of the board. Another token generator to this deck is Shark Typhoon. A lot of people are running 4 of these. I'm only running 3. I think that cycling this card is a little bit better than just playing it outright. There are going to be some times where you have a lot of extra mana and it's sitting in your hand and we're waiting for a Lukka to hit the board, so we will just play it outright and then generate a bunch of tokens. But most of the time we're going to cycle this early game with all the aggro going on in the meta, and use it as a blocker and eventually turning it into a Agent of Treachery. But that's the deck tech, guys. Other things in the deck, obviously for draw power, we got Omen of the Sea, 4 of. Omen of the Forge is great because it deals 2 damage. Doesn't kill a lot of things, but what's great is if you play these early, stack up a few of them onto the board, Yorion, then you basically can hit somebody, blink them all in, and hit somebody for 6, you know, damage. It's pretty incredible. Yorion absolutely just blinks everything and makes everything in this deck better. Teferi to slow down the game as well. Everything is just kind of slow down the game until we can get our Lukka out. Fires of Invention makes everything easier to cast. You got to run 4 of those. Narset's another one of those cards where people are kind of bouncing, I don't know, Mythos, putting in more Mythos instead of Narset, but I prefer Narset. I think Narset's a really great removal card, as well as if you're struggling with that 5th mana to get out like an ECD, for example, or a Lukka, you can +1 and get one of these 2 cards out the very next turn. If you have Fires out and you can drop a Narset with no mana, you can then get an ECD or Lukka and make your play start rolling a little bit sooner. So that's the deck, guys. That brings us to the mana base, guys. The mana base is a little wonky for me because I don't have all my mana, all my rare cards that I need. So we kind of make do with what we have. We need more Triomes, I think, a couple more Fabled Passages, and then obviously all of our shock lands. We don't have all of our shock lands, so we make do with what we have. We have a lot of scry lands, but you'll see, guys, this deck is so good that I don't even need all my mana, all the mana sources that I would typically want to run. I still win with this deck consistently. It goes on absolute runs, guys, and we absolutely dominate with this. This deck is actually fantastic. You should be able to get the Mythic with this thing, no problem. I plan on running it to Mythic, so we'll see how that goes. Castle Ardenvale to make some tokens. I'd run a little bit more Castle Vantresses, but other than that, guys, the deck, like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's you control the deck, you control the pace until you get Lukka out, Agent of Treachery. That's pretty much our only win con. Every other cards in the deck is fantastic. It keeps you alive. You usually have no trouble staying alive as long as you need to set that play up. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this deck like I have been having, and get your guys rank up to Mythic with it, and enjoy it, man. I appreciate you guys' time. We're going to get in some gameplay, and then after the gameplay, we'll break down maybe some things that could be changed in the deck and what other people are running. But thanks again, guys, and have fun. All right. We're grinding, guys. We're grinding all the way back up to Diamond. Hopefully hitting Mythic this season. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Be a first for us. Starting the season off. Just got out of gold. This deck is nuts, by the way, guys. This deck is nuts. Alright, we might be going up against a mirror match here. They also have a Yorion. We're going to keep this hand. Anytime we can have land in hand with Fires, I'd say it's a pretty good bet to just keep it. Gonna be able to play a couple Birth of Meletis, which is nice because we can get some tokens out on the field quickly if we get lucky and top deck Lukka. That'd be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Definitely think we're playing a mirror match, so that has Omen of the Sea written all over it. I want to go ahead and play my Teferi now. Yep, got that Omen of the Sea out. Teferi's not anything special in this matchup. We're not playing against any counter spells or anything like that, so we are gonna bounce though. We're gonna bounce our Meletis because we can thin out the deck some more and keep hitting our lands and stay on tempo with our land drops. You never really like to see the agent in hand, do we? Never really like to see it in hand. We'd like to see a Lukka and be able to play everything from tokens. It's just a little bit of a better play. Yeah, we're gonna drop a Fires, obvi. Little Birth of Meletis again. And plus up, say go. Not much we could do on that turn. We did get our Fires out though, which is nice. We're a turn ahead, so that's definitely going to come into play here, I believe. Here comes their Fires of Invention, right? If they don't have Fires in their hand, we're in a really good place right now. Doesn't look like they do. They're slow to act, so that's good. I like it. I like it unless they're sitting on a Lukka. Then we're in trouble. Just gonna scry here. Ooh, we found our Lukka. Yikes, I feel a little bad because that's just bad luck for them. Drop an Omen here. I almost played Birth of Meletis, but be careful, guys. That would reshuffle the deck after we find our planes. So we're just going to end our turn here. Actually, we can't play... Wait, we can cycle. We can cycle. Teferi does not stop cycling, so we can cycle end a turn. Do I want to, though, or do I want to kind of save up for a bigger shark? Probably going to save for a little bit bigger of a shark. Might even be able to play it, hard cast it. All right, they did get their Lukka, so this could be a problem. They got the Lukka on the board first. But you know what? I don't actually know. I've never actually been in a mirror match like this. Maybe I can steal their agent? No, I don't think it would trigger it again, would it? No, but I could. No. I was thinking maybe I'll steal it and drop a Nomad and reset it, but then it would just go back to their side of the board, I believe. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're probably just gonna grab his Lukka. Yeah. That's a weird one, huh? Grabbing his Lukka because we're gonna have a Lukka on the board and we're gonna have to give up ours. But it's his engine piece, you know, so it's kind of like necessary. All right, well, gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. I mean, we could take his token, but he would just Yorion and he'd get his Omen of the Sea to act again. Oh, we do get 2 triggers though. Wow, that's actually an unexpected bonus. They're gonna start taking some of his lands away. Gonna start taking some of those lands. He doesn't have his fires out, so the lands are key, really. So he can bounce his agent though, which is not great. But then I can just bounce my agent. So whatever he steals, I can steal it right back. I can steal it twice. Curious to see if he takes his Lukka. That'd be interesting. His best play here would to be take one of my agents, because I'm getting double bouncing this next turn. Possibly triple. Let's see. So he's going to take... Ooh, my fires. Solid. Solid play. I will be getting that back though. Kind of sucks though. That was actually a decent play because now I can't actually play the agent and fires, or agent and Yorion. Like I said, I'm just gonna Yorion here. It's the best play. I get so many triggers off of this. We're gonna get a Lukka trigger too. Oh no, that's his Lukka, so I can't actually bounce. Doesn't matter. He's seen enough. He knows how this deck works. We were about to get double triggers off the agents there, and then we were going to try to bounce the Lukka, but obviously that couldn't work because it was our opponents. But had we bounced Lukka, we could have gotten one more agent on the field as well. But I was going to steal my fires back and his agent, and I think that would have been pretty much a wrap anyway. So that was a fun one, guys. Let's keep it going. Man, this deck is a blast, guys. I'm telling you. I think it's going to be an easy mythic run. Oh yeah, I just brushed my teeth. I forgot. Don't you guys hate that when you brush your teeth for the first time and you drink something sweet? Ooh, that was rough. I love this hand aside from agent, but you can't deny the fact that this is a good hand. Fires again, off the rip. 3 lands. Can't be upset about that. All right, I would say we're up against another mirror match here, but don't see a Yorion, so don't need 2 of those, just need 1. 1 Omen of the Sun is enough. Would like to see us hit a land here. Could Shark Typhoon for 1 here. Cycle it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cycle here just to make sure I hit my land drops. Really want to make sure I'm staying on curve here. All right, I wonder what a token is. If it's what, like, is a token, if a token costs 3, is it considered an odd amount? All right, we hit our land. Let's go. And it's got protection from Teferi, so I think I'm actually just gonna shatter here. I think it's a good shatter. Yeah, I don't mind the shatter at all. It had protection from Teferi, so I couldn't just bounce it, which is unfortunate. Ooh. Converted mana cost other than 3. I can bounce that, but it's gonna be played again the very next turn. I don't know. Does it actually have protection from Shatter? That's a good question. Let me know in the comments below if Shatter would actually eliminate that. I'm gonna bounce it this one time. Hopefully it just hits 4 and I could feel really good about throwing the Shatter down, but and then I guess we'll Omen of the Sun here. Use up our mana. It's 3 again. I think we're gonna end up finding out whether or not this works, guys. Because it looks like I may not have an option here. I may have to just Shatter and hope this works. Oh boy, I really hope it works. It does. Okay. Whew. Fantastic. Fantastic. Land is good here. So is the Birth. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. When I hit my land drop, and next turn I will be able to play the Agent, hardcast it, and then we can Yorion obviously and bounce it and all that fun stuff. Fires of Invention is so broken, man. The fact that I'm able to play Birth, drop the land, and still play the Agent, pretty disgusting. My turn. Ooh, that's weird. That was really weird. Alright, grabbing a planes. Sorry if I sound a little quiet right now, guys. I'm actually recording this really, really late. So, alright. Going in for some land here. Going in for some land. Next turn, Yorion. Steal some more land. Oh, he's had enough. He said no thank you. He must have had a handful of lands or something because he just wasn't playing anything. That was kind of odd. That's alright though. On to the next one. That's 2 for 2, guys. I don't think we're going to honestly lose with this deck. Unless it's a mirror match and we go second or something. This deck is just one of the best things I've seen so far. I don't like this hand. I like that we can cycle and whatnot, but no companion on our opponent's side. I'm gonna mulligan this. Hopefully I don't regret that. Okay, good. Much better. Much, much better. Excuse me, guys. I got a cough here. Sorry about that. All right. We need to Temple first. Get our scry on. That's good. That way we don't have to shock ourselves because this is going to come down to a health battle. He's going to get me pretty low pretty quickly, so good old mono red. May it never die. As sarcasm, by the way, if you don't know. Wish we had a a Shatter the Sky in hand. This hand would be so much better. Alright, at least it's not an annex. Oh, I really hope he doesn't play Cavalcade. That would be really bad. Probably just drop another Birth here. Put the fires out next turn. Really thinning the deck out with these. I love that. I love that about these in the deck because it's such a big deck with 80 cards. You want to thin it out as much as possible. Really eliminate the flooding. I know he's debating me. I'm gonna lose a wall here. It is what it is. Oh, I didn't even realize he had the Emberth up anyways. No biggie, no biggie. Okay. I say no biggie, but we're in actually kind of some hot doo-doo here. Dropping you. That's all I can do, huh? Oh, wow. Yeah, we're in some hot stuff here. I really need to draw. Oh, no. I mean, ECD takes care of that, but Yeah, if I could draw into a Shatter, we can win this game. If I can't, we're in trouble. You can't end Birth this time. We're still dead either way, but just want to make sure I don't run into any surprises. This could be like a Rimrock Knight or something dumb. It could be a freaking Embercleave, which would be really bad. Because that's what, 4, 5, 6 mana open? Yeah, this could be Embercleave, and that could be a wrap. Is this a wrap? Did we lose after all the junk I talked about how good this deck is and how it's not going to lose? Omen of the Forge would have been pretty good here too. Oh, we don't lose our wall. We did not just top deck it. Are you kidding? That's cheating. I feel like I'm cheating now. I feel like I'm cheating. Take you. Drop this. Hit him with a good game. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. We're not out of the woods yet, though, guys. We really aren't. They obviously have a bunch of hasty things they could play. Yorion's nice here. Hopefully he plays something like a Torbrand. A Torbrand would be good here, because this isn't red, and it wouldn't actually activate it. See, that's not good. Because Torbrand would have been great. I could have bounced my ECD and just taken his Torbrand, but that's something I can't take with my ECD, so we're still in trouble here. 4 or 5 mana. We're 1 short of playing Agent, so we need to top deck another pretty incredible card here. It doesn't even have to be incredible. Like an Omen of the Forge would be really good here. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. Just seeing if there's any possible, and I don't see it. I think it's over, guys. That ain't it, Chief. Well, we got close. We got close. Wait, hold on. Just making sure. Good game, sir. I don't know why we're hanging out here, guys. Just kind of letting him do his thing. Let's go ahead and just concede, though. It was a good try. They got off to a really fast start. It's unfortunate, but on to the next one. Okay, so now we've got a pretty bad hand. Pretty bad hand. No companion on the other side. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Yikes. Wait. Did I just keep that? I might have to watch that one back. I'm pretty sure I mulliganed that hand. All right, well, let's try to win it with this hand. We'll see how we do. Shatter could be good depending on our matchup, but we need to hit a land, so. All right, Shatter's not looking so good. That's good. I want to actually keep the Forge up. I want to keep the Forge up in case we're playing some sort of shenanigans like this. No shenanigans from you, sir. Huh, okay. Didn't see that play coming. Do we need Omen of the Sun right this moment? No, I think I'd rather Scry. Vantress, not bad, but gotta go. We gotta find a Fires or something here. We do have some Shark Typhoons for this bad boy here, so I think we're gonna be alright. Can't attack yet. Got one more turn. One more turn. This makes a 1/1. Let's make a 2/2 to kill a Healer Hawk. I think that's the play. That way the Pegasus can't attack anymore. Oh, you idiot. I just clicked through the attack phase. Oh no. Oh no. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the channel. I like it just because we can flash it too, so we can get double value out of it. Wow. How bad can one guy be? Doesn't mulligan when he's supposed to mulligan, and then skips the attack step. When I clicked it too, I really even in my head was like, you just clicked through that attack step, didn't you? Nah, I couldn't have. You couldn't have. No, we did. You and you. We gotta take two unnecessary damage because how our brain is not working tonight. We can just go ahead and play Lukka now because these are tokens that we can go ahead and exile out. Oh, he quenches it. That was a god tier quench. Can't lie. God tier. Nice quench. Didn't expect that. I should have expected it because he played Spectral Sailor earlier, but can't lie, he caught me off guard there. Can't ECD that. Gonna go ahead and just play an Omen here. Probably double down on the Omens. Another land? Probably not, right? Yeah, round 2. Let's go round 2. Wow, really? Really? Okay. Actually, I don't mind it because, again, we could flash Yorion. We could bounce everything with Yorion out and redraw all these cards again, so we can get 3 draws next turn. Not next turn, but you know what I mean. Nah, two's enough. I'm getting greedy. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so we got lucky there. We definitely got lucky there. Oh, okay. That gives your flyers indestructible, right? Sure does. Sure does. If you don't mind, we're just gonna go ahead and take that. I do feel bad. That was kind of... we really should have lost with the misplays in that round. We really should have lost. But unfortunately, his deck just... I don't know what he was trying. It was pretty cool. I mean, it was unique. I definitely think it's very unique as like a Azorius Flyers type deck. But I don't know. I don't know what they were exactly going for there. But anyways, let's get to the next one. Boom, boom, boom. So we've played 4 games. One of them was horribly misplayed, but we're still ending up at 3-1 currently. So 3-1, pretty solid. Now imagine if you know how to play this deck. Imagine. All right, I like it. I like it. Let's get an early scry here. No, we'll run into land eventually. We got 4 turns to do it, so not too concerned there. Ooh, I wish Omen of the Forge could kill that, but it's alright. It's just something that they can mutate onto, which is kind of annoying. Alright, well, I guess we'll take 1 of you. But I'd really like to get on fires. Okay. They can also mutate onto that. Kind of annoying. Probably just play you. And if he wants to kill Teferi, that's totally fine. It leaves his druid exposed, which I would love. Yep, there's the mutate I was talking about. If he doesn't drop a land here, oh, I was gonna say that'd be really good. Oh, well, he actually searched his deck for that one, so yeah, he didn't have a land in hand, so he's in trouble here. If I kill. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna pay 2 life here. Omen of the Forge. Take away this, because like I said, I think he's struggling with land here. And then we draw a card. Hopefully it fires. No. No. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, nope, he hit a land there, so he's probably in decent shape. Mutates again. Doesn't get another land out of it. That's actually not a bad play, but exposes himself to one creature. That's the problem with the mutate decks, is that you really keep stacking and putting all your eggs in one basket. And I can't believe we actually hit the fires. Let's go. So now the question becomes, I'm gonna keep that actually. The question becomes, do I want to bounce that and just slow him down and have him replay everything? He's gonna get lands again, which is a problem. But no, you know what? I think we play the birth here because we need to get Lukka out next turn, and we won't have a token available next turn unless we get this started now. So that's definitely the play, I think. And we could take this. I'm happy to take it now. Yeah, next turn that'll be ours. That's the problem with all your eggs in one basket here. We're gonna be stealing that. And then we can steal both of them, can't we? Yes, I do believe we can steal both here. Let's do this. You're mine.
Surround me.
Go ahead and do all of you guys. And we'll play you. Just gonna plus you up. We don't want to end up bouncing his other creature here. We want to actually take it, so just gonna end the turn as is. Forge goes to you, and he's seen enough. I don't blame you, man. That was pretty disgusting. Oh man, once the combo hits, guys, it's next level. It is next level. Let's go. All right, we did just rank up, but we should have time for one more game to squeeze in here for the video, hopefully. Hopefully we can get that in. Who do we got? Who we got? Grow food, play magic. All right. We got a birth. I like that. I like having birth in the opening hand. Teferi followed by Narset. I like it a lot. No companion on their side, so I'm gonna take this hand to see how we do. I would love to see a fires, but we can't have everything, you know? Can't have everything. Temple here to start it off, which is always great. No, we don't need any more land. We're doing okay on land. Lukka, we love seeing Lukka. And then we can bounce the birth, which is always fun. Always love doing that. Midnight Reaper, ooh, hate that card. Would love to bounce the Midnight Reaper and make him replay that, but I think the tokens are more important at the moment because we're gonna need those for Lukka. Oh no, guys, never do what I just did. If you're gonna have to discard a card, don't take a card to drag it over like this, because now I have to discard this card. It's so sad. I wasn't gonna discard that. I don't know why they haven't fixed that yet. That's so crazy. Like, my turn I know is ending, but like, I always just by habit move my lands to the left side, and it ends up ruining everything. Alright, I definitely want to kill that Mayhem Devil, I think. But he is going to draw a card off of it, which is really annoying. Can he sack something? I don't care. Okay, he couldn't sack anything. I didn't think he could. We're going to take 2 here. How do we handle this? Do we take... I would like to just ECD that. If I had a fires in hand, this would be so much simpler. I think what we're gonna do is Narset out here and then kill the Midnight Reaper. Again, this is gonna come down to between the Birth and the Omen, but I'm gonna go ahead and shoot down the Omen here, because if we lose this token, then we have nothing for Lukka to get our agent with. So we're gonna have to go ahead and just get rid of the Omen. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate, but it's gotta happen. We just can't lose this wall, because there's a chance we could lose it this turn, and if we do, Lukka's useless. So yep, there it is. We had to do it that way, which is totally fine, because now he's going to obviously kill Narset. We're going to ECD this next turn, and then we'll be one turn later than what we wanted to hit our combo, but it's also, he's set back as well right now, so we're good. We are A-okay. I'm totally fine with these plays. The Woe Strider's kind of annoying, but without his Mayhem Devil, he's not that big of a threat, so he's just a 3-2 essentially, who could just keep allowing him to scry. Goes to the face. He's probably gonna just sack Mayhem Devil as well. He doesn't. He should have. He should have sacked the Mayhem Devil along with that goat. That's okay though. We'll take it. We'll take an exile anytime we can get it. The Nomad does bounce the ECD here too, so that's always an option to get rid of Woe Strider. I love options. I really would like a Fires of Invention though. That would be the best. I think that's the play. Just ECDing that again. What is the play here? It's such a clunky mana base right now that I have, but I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. I like to set things up a little bit more than this before playing Yorion, because you want Yorion to bounce as many things as possible and get full value out of it, but I don't think we're gonna have a better time than now to do it. So sometimes you just gotta pull the trigger on Yorion a little bit earlier than you'd like. It is what it is. Still looking for our fires here, guys. That's why I kind of bend that to the back. That card's really not great against this matchup, so kills Yorion, but I still get my trigger back, which is great. All right, next turn we can play the Birth for 2, and we could still play Lukka, so that's great. That's fantastic. It's gonna make me discard a card, which is kind of annoying. Oh, he's gonna make me draw a card. Okay. Yeah, he did kind of need a card. Kind of need to play this. Kind of need to play this, which is fine, because Lukka wouldn't be able to do anything without a token anyways, which can't happen until next turn, so that's totally fine. Fabled Passage, let's just thin the deck out a little more. Why not? Why not? So next turn we get our token, and we get to keep his Mayhem Devil. Let's go. Let's take the Mayhem Devil off his hands. You don't need that, sir. We'll go ahead and take that off your hands. Ooh, a Yorion, but that's not gonna do us any good. There's nothing to blink. We could actually blink the Birth. The Birth is actually not a bad blink here. I think we're gonna take Teferi though. I think we get more value out of Teferi, because Teferi also can blink the Birth here, so that's good. Stop that. All right, so we got a free Teferi. Didn't have to pay for it. It's always great. Gonna play Lukka first. Lukka comes down first. We get our agent here taking his Mayhem Devil. I wouldn't be surprised if he scoops here during this combo, but it's possible he hangs around here for a minute. Let's Temple here. Get a good scry in. Nope, don't need you. We get another token, which is amazing. We get another trigger for another agent. What do we take though? One cat just doesn't seem like a very strong steal here. Hopefully he plays something bigger. Hopefully he plays either another Mayhem Devil or like a Woe Strider. I would start taking lands, but we typically don't get enough triggers with agents to start stealing a whole bunch of lands for it to be super effective. It happens, but it's pretty rare. Oh, gains control of his Mayhem Devil to the end of turn, right? I wonder how that works actually. Does he get it the whole time since it's really his to begin with? That's an interesting thought. Let's find out. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this plays out, Cotton. Nope, we get him back. Sweet. Gonna steal your kitty cat. And then we'll drop a Sacred Fountain. Then we'll drop you. Then we'll bounce this again. Oh, feels bad, man. Sure. Go ahead and swing on in. Let's start bringing the pain. We finally stabilized, I think, unless he plays something crazy here. I mean, a Witch's Oven isn't fantastic. That's not great either. We still have another agent in hand though, so actually that might be good. If I was gonna say if he had enough mana to play that, we could steal it and start gaining health back, which would be great. But I think stealing his other cauldron here is just as much of a victory. Temple. Don't need another one of you. Just looking for another Lukka. Swinging everybody. Oh, and then we start drawing cards. Yeah, this is usually when people scoop, but 2, 3, and 4. The great thing about this is you can get in trouble here with a lot of draws, obviously. If you have multiple agents out on the field and you just keep drawing and drawing like that, you can honestly mill yourself out. But because we run an 80 card deck, we usually are no hurry here to mill ourselves out. So we can even get another agent out here. We're basically gonna just play with his cards. Oh, we ran out of agents, huh? Well, that's embarrassing. Oh, he must have thought we were gonna hit an agent there. That's my bad. Oh man. Either way, I think we pretty much had lethal there. Did we? We might have. No, he was probably gonna gain health back. He probably should have set that one through, but I think he thought I was gonna play an agent there. I actually misplayed that. We didn't have another agent, and ended up screwing ourselves there. But he conceded, and we ended up winning the game. So we'll take it. That was a little bit of a longer game, though. I think that's gonna be it for the gameplay footage, guys. Let's go ahead and break it down and talk about the deck a little bit. All right, guys, if you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you for doing that. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Like I said earlier, it'd be great if you did, because we do give you guys weekly videos just like this. Let me know in the comment section below what things you would change about the deck. I personally, I love this deck a lot. I actually think the biggest dead card we actually have in the deck that we don't end up typically playing a lot is Elspeth Conquers Death. So I think that would be my only big change to this deck. I used to run the Mythos in this deck. and it gave you basically copies of any target on the board. You can copy anything on the board, planeswalkers, creatures, etc. That was always a really cool card to run, but that was also kind of a dead card for a long time. It's a little clunky, being 4 costs, you know, so I wasn't sure if I could fit it into the deck, and Elspeth was working a little bit better than that. So my only recommendation would be to mess around with ECD here and your Mythos and see what you could get to work a little bit better. And then maybe adding one more Shark Typhoon, because Shark Typhoon has actually been a little bit better than I thought. I think maybe dropping 1 ECD for a Shark Typhoon. And like I said, you could even trade out all your ECDs for Mythos. But let me know what you guys would change. This has been working pretty good for me. I don't think I'm going to mess with it too much. We might tinker with it just a little bit. But let me know in the comment section below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next week.